Hi everyone. Today I'm going to showcase our customer inquiry management process skill. This skill was developed to showcase how you can use Vantage AI for document processing alongside more natural generative AI for looking into an email body and classifying an email as it comes into a business. So the background to this is that we often get involved with sales order processing projects, and oftentimes the order is arriving on an email into a sales inbox, and there's somebody doing some mailbox management that will be um, routing those emails based on the content in the middle inside those emails. So it might be a customer requesting a quote, and there might not be attached an attachment to the email at all. It might be a customer requesting an order, and it might have been generated by an ERP system with an official order as a PDF attached to the email, or it could be a customer chasing a delivery as well. So they previously sent an order in, they've forwarded the order to the sales admin team and said, I was kind of expecting my order to have been delivered by now. This is the order that I'm talking about. Please, can I chase the delivery? There's a few more of the scenarios that we come across regularly as well, but those are the kind of three that we'll be concentrating on today. So the idea is to ingest the email into Vantage, to check for attachments. If there is an order, to process the attachment as an order, but then also to extract that body text from the email and classify the email, the request, into a different work stream. And then we can essentially use that for downstream processing. So typically we're putting the email and the attachment into a business process management tool, a workflow tool, and we're assigning tasks to users based on how we've classified that email in essence. What we're going to see today is a process skill in Vantage that's designed to do that for us. We won't look at the business process management step. We'll see a couple of different emails come in, and we'll see them being classified in the right way. And obviously, then you can extrapolate out as to what would happen in the business process management tool. So on screen, you can see Vantage here, and I'm just going to open up my skill that I've created. Multiple step skill here. You can see it starts off by receiving that email and then doing a classification step to work out what's the email versus what's the actual attachment, the order in this case. I've got two document skills set up, one to extract very basic information from the order, so just the order number and the order date for today. Clearly, we can do line items and values and everything else when we need to. And then on the other one, for the email, to extract the body of the text of the email. I'm also pulling some information about the email, so metadata such as who sent the email, what the subject line was. I'm sending off, in the case of the email body text, I'm sending that text off to an AI, and I'm sending a prompt with that to say, please can you classify this, and giving it a bit more information about what I need it to do. And that AI is then coming back with a classification that I can use later on downstream to decide which work stream to assign this particular communication to, the email and the attachment. I'll put in a manual review stage just so we can see what's extracted from the documents and how it's been classified without having to go into a JSON file or whatever else. And then finally, I am outputting the images, so the image of the email, the image of the order, and also the JSON files of the extraction that we've done to a FTP site as well, so we can see that. So there's a few steps in that process skill. There's a few document skills behind the scenes as well. There's a little bit of scripting in here. There's the connector that goes off to the AI as well. And we're pulling all that together to make best use of both the document AI that Vantage gives us, but then also that kind of understanding of language, understanding of a request where AI really comes into its own, where that Gen AI really comes into its own. So what we'll do is we'll run this process through and we'll see what the results are. So I've just set up a couple of emails in my inbox. I'm going to drag and drop those into my import folder here. So this is the folder that Vantage is actually monitoring for us. So it's going into that folder on a schedule. It's picking up the emails that have arrived and it's processing them through that process skill that we looked at just a second ago. So when that kind of schedule hits, you'll see that the emails will move one at a time from this SOP folder into this process folder, and that will be our cue to know that Vantage has kind of picked them up and is working on them in the background. So there we go, there's gone, and we'll now see that they've been moved to the process folder. So that's our cue as to something's happening in Vantage. If I then click on the Vantage, I'm back onto my browser and click on the Vantage tab here, you can see I've got two tasks here at the top. So you can see these are both on the fact that they've been started, on the stage processing started, and within the next few seconds, each one of those lines refers to one of the emails I've just imported. Within the next few seconds, we'll see the stage get to that manual review stage. Wouldn't necessarily be used in a production environment because we wouldn't necessarily need to review every single item that went through, but it does help us to see what's happened. So as you can see, manual review stage has now been reached. Just going to click on one of them here and open up that manual review stage so we can have a look and see what has happened. So the first document here is the order. So you can see we've got that document skill, just literally on order number and order date there. We could do a lot more when we need to in production. But if I click on the email here as well, you'll see that we've highlighted the text from the email that the order was sent in on, and we've sent that text off to AI, and the AI has come back and it's provided us a classification. So this email is very much requesting a new order. Please find attached a new order to process, and my classification scheme's set up so that new order is classification ID 3, and we can see the name order on there. So we could use that downstream to say this absolutely is a new order that needs processing and assign it to the right work team. I'll click on complete just to see that disappear from my screen. So that's that task complete. We should now be able to grab the second task that we were looking at. Let's open that one. And this was same order, but a different email. So on that email, I had actually written, I'd attached the order. As customers often do, when they're chasing a delivery, they'll forward the original email they sent to you, and they'll say, "I'm chasing this delivery this order that I've attached. I haven't received the item yet. What's going on?" sort of thing. You can see that replicated in that. Please, can I chase the previously requested order text? I was expecting the delivery today and it hasn't arrived. So you can now see that text has been sent off to the AI. The AI has been given a prompt to classify it, and it's come back and it's told us that that text is suggesting that this actually isn't an order. So it doesn't want to be processed as a new order. It doesn't want to end up in the ERP team, ERP system, but it does want to go down the right work stream for chasing the delivery. So we're expecting the delivery, we haven't had it yet. So we don't really want to process the order, but we do want to assign that to a team to say, where's my order sort of thing. So you can kind of extrapolate out from there how important it can be to classify those types of communications are coming in, and you can see that we're using the strengths of the IDP, of the document AI to extract the data from the document, but we're also then using that more Gen AI to say, well, I've got this natural language in the email text, what's it telling me? What work stream do I need to use? So that's what the process skill does. Any questions, you can find me on LinkedIn. Happy to give people advice and to assist where needed. You can certainly contact us at Spectrum as well if you do want to talk about a sales order processing project or any other transactional document processing project. So many thanks for listening to me and watching my YouTube.